You know what I'm talking about? Y'all give it up for my boy, 817.
How y'all doing tonight? Anybody from Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Yep. It's Fort Worth. Shout Lives Matter. The old boy talking about he didn't like guns and stuff. We need to keep something on us because people are crazy. And shout out to my homeboy from the military and stuff. Give it up for him, for the veterans and stuff. Yeah. I served in Desert Shield and Desert Storm, so a lot of times people deal with mental issues. They snap on people and different things. And homeboy over there, I'm gonna make sure I walk you out the door. He was talking about he went to Williams Chicken before that. You gotta watch out for military people because you know folks like that be done grab you by a head like a Jody. Y'all remember on Baby Boy? Be done headlocked you, but give it up. I just left from a cruise for the last 4 months. And a lot of times, anybody go on cruises in here? Just you? Well, I'm gonna explain something about cruises. For people that's from the hood, you see a lot of happy people on there full of glee and just smiling, singing Sweet Caroline and stuff like that. Because at first I was like, man, this is hard for me because everybody's singing, everybody happy. And a lot of times people that's from the hood, we angry at everything. We angry at birds flying, angry at cars going by, angry at children, angry at things on TV. So we deal with ANS, it's called Angry Negro Syndrome. And for the first 2 weeks on there, I was angry because I kept hearing that song in my that they kept singing, touching you, touching me, sweet Caroline. And I'm looking over and I'm like, why do they keep singing this song? Second week go by, I'm still angry. They singing Sweet Carol, and I started getting broke a little bit. I said, man, I'm feeling kind of white up in here. You know, it kind of broke me in. I said, well, I'm gonna sing some of the sitcoms because I was doing karaoke. So I said, I'm gonna sing a song that they familiar with. I'll start singing. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Love Boat. Anybody know about that song in the sitcoms in the 80s? But it's a song called Love Boat, and I was getting ready to sing that song to try to fit in the room, and some dude walked in the room with a Houston hat on, H-Town, looked like Bun B, and he looked like a thug. He was just sitting there with his girl, just looking at me, mean mugging. And I walked up to the karaoke guy, I said, go on, change this song. I need to sing some hood so I can make it out of here alive. So I sang something hood and stuff like that. He looked at me, he did that. But after I walked up to him, he said, man, I'm stoked. I was surprised. I thought he was gonna say something hood, but he was stoked. But I was dealing with a lot of, I'm stoked. Threw me off guard and stuff like that. I said, I'm gonna sing what I want to sing next time. But I was dealing with a lot of angry issues on there because I seen little white kids on there disrespecting their parents and stuff like that. Mommy, I'm not gonna do it. And for me, my mama used to knock me unconscious because when she say something and she walk away, I would stick my finger up. So one day she turned around when I stuck my finger up and I froze because she caught me, and all I can see her doing is walking toward me. I don't remember anything until she got this close and I blacked out and I woke up. So we gotta watch it. Back in the 80s, mamas used to beat us with everything, extension cords, water hoses, anything they could find. So I went to school with stripes all over me, and the teacher would be like, oh, that's so cute, you look like Tony the Tiger, your mama beat you last night. I was like, but now you can't do that. But I would see a little kid talking crazy to their mama, talking about, shut up, mama. And I'm like, I look over my mama, she said, don't even think about doing what that kid would do. And she would go over there, you better talk to your daughter before I beat both of y'all behind. So, yeah, my mama crazy though. She was about this short, and she could knock somebody out. And I used to be like, man, my mama finna get whooped. And she would hit my brother all the time when he got too big. And she pulled out that belt and he grabbed it one day and said, Mom, I'm getting a little too big. But she had a ring on with Macy's on there, and he still got that tattoo on the side of his cheek. But this is my second time doing comedy, so I'm getting familiar with it. I just figure I'm gonna start meeting up with a lot of the funny comedians out there, and I said, if I'm not that funny, I'm just start taking out the competition. Said, come to the stage, Bill Bellamy. Once he get off stage, I'm saying, Bill, I'm such a good fan. Cat Williams, I'm such a good fan. You start taking out the competition, you'll be the only one. So like I said, you know, I was dealing with the angry Negro syndrome, and I was broke after a while. But I figured when I got back home, I started playing stuff on the radio that was white, and the dude pulled up next to me playing Tupac, and he looked over at me. I turned that thing off real fast, and that angry Negro syndrome, I had to remember that I was black. So that's my time. I'm 817. Thank y'all.
Yeah.